You might be surprised to learn that some of the fruits you eat every day, the ones you thought were completely healthy, could actually be affecting your leg strength in ways you don't notice right away. Many seniors focus on eating fruits because they are natural, tasty, and packed with vitamins. But there's a hidden side to this that most people don't consider. As we age, our bodies respond differently to sugar, and even natural sugars found in fruits can have an impact on muscles and mobility if consumed in excess. What happens is that when you eat certain fruits frequently, especially ones that are high in natural sugars, your blood sugar levels rise more sharply than they would have when you were younger, and repeated spikes can create low-level inflammation in the muscles over time. This inflammation is subtle at first, and you may not even feel it immediately, but it can gradually reduce the efficiency of your leg muscles, making them tire faster, recover slower, and feel weaker during everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for longer periods. This effect is compounded by the natural decline in muscle mass that occurs as part of aging. So the same fruit that might have energized you in your 30s can actually slow you down in your 60s or 70s if it's eaten too often. Another thing to consider is that fruits are often eaten in isolation or as snacks without balancing them with protein, fiber, or healthy fats, which are essential for stabilizing blood sugar and providing the nutrients your muscles need to stay strong. For example, reaching for a handful of grapes or a banana first thing in the morning might feel like a quick, healthy choice, but without protein or fat, that sugar can hit your bloodstream quickly, temporarily spiking energy, but eventually contributing to fatigue and micro damage in your muscles. Over weeks and months, this repeated cycle can quietly weaken the muscles in your legs without you realizing it, until you notice that climbing stairs feels harder or your balance isn't as steady as it used to be. The truth is, your legs are incredibly sensitive to changes in metabolism, blood sugar, and inflammation because they are the primary muscles supporting your weight and movement every day. Even small dietary choices can have a big effect, especially if they become habits. This doesn't mean that you should stop eating fruit completely or feel guilty about enjoying a snack you love, but it does mean that some fruits require a little more caution and awareness. Understanding which fruits have higher sugar content, how often you're consuming them, and how to combine them with other foods is key for maintaining leg strength, energy, and mobility over the years. By paying attention to the impact that your fruit choices have on your muscles, you can make smarter decisions that protect your legs from unnecessary wear and tear and help you stay active, independent, and energetic for longer than you might expect. When we talk about fruits being healthy, most people automatically think they can eat as much as they want without any consequences. But the truth is, overconsumption of certain fruits can have a bigger impact on your body than you might realize, especially for seniors. The sugars in fruit, while natural, still affect your blood sugar levels, and when your blood sugar rises too quickly or too often, it triggers subtle inflammation throughout your body, including in your muscles and joints. For seniors, this is particularly important because aging already slows down the metabolism, reduces insulin sensitivity, and makes muscles more prone to fatigue, stiffness, and weakness. When inflammation builds up, even slightly over weeks and months, your legs, being some of the most heavily used muscles in your body, can feel weaker, recover slower, and struggle to perform everyday tasks. Think about it this way: your muscles need a steady supply of nutrients to repair and maintain themselves, and sudden spikes in sugar can interfere with this process, diverting energy toward managing the sugar surge rather than fueling muscle strength. Certain fruits like bananas, mangoes, grapes, and pineapples are particularly high in natural sugars, and while a small serving occasionally is perfectly fine, eating them in large portions or multiple times a day can create a cycle where blood sugar rises repeatedly and inflammation becomes more likely. Over time, This can make even simple activities like standing up from a chair, walking around the house, or climbing a short flight of stairs feel more tiring than they should. Many seniors don't realize that this effect is cumulative, which means that the damage is slow and silent. It doesn't happen overnight. But small changes in blood sugar management can make a big difference in how strong and mobile your legs feel. Another thing to keep in mind is that these sugar spikes don't just affect your muscles directly. They also impact your connective tissues, tendons and ligaments, which are essential for balance and stability. When these tissues are inflamed or stressed due to repeated blood sugar surges, your overall mobility and coordination can decline, increasing the risk of falls or injuries. Pairing fruits with protein, fiber, or healthy fats can slow down sugar absorption, reduce inflammation, and protect your muscles from these negative effects. And drinking enough water throughout the day also helps your muscles perform better and recover faster. It's not about eliminating fruit. It's about being mindful of portion sizes, frequency, and combinations, because the wrong choices can quietly undermine your leg's strength over time. Seniors who monitor how their bodies respond to certain fruits often notice improvements in energy balance and leg endurance simply by adjusting what and how they eat. Even small tweaks like replacing a high sugar snack with a lower sugar fruit or pairing fruit with a handful of nuts can help maintain steady blood sugar and prevent inflammation from gradually weakening muscles. By understanding the connection between overconsumption, blood sugar, and inflammation, you can take control of your leg health, preserve mobility, and enjoy the benefits of fruit without letting it compromise the strength you need for daily life. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world, and it's easy to see why. They're convenient, sweet, and packed with potassium, which is essential for heart health, nerve function, and muscle contraction. But for seniors, eating bananas every single day can have unintended effects on leg strength that aren't often discussed. While potassium helps regulate fluid balance and supports muscle function, the high sugar content in bananas, especially when they are fully ripe, can cause blood sugar levels to spike more than you might expect, and these spikes can lead to low-level inflammation that subtly weakens muscles over time. This doesn't happen overnight, and it's not something you notice immediately, but day after day, your leg muscles may start to feel more fatigued during activities that used to be effortless, like walking to the mailbox, standing from a chair, or climbing stairs. The natural sugars in bananas, primarily fructose and glucose, are absorbed quickly, which gives you a burst of energy, but once that energy is used up, it can leave your muscles feeling temporarily drained and less capable of supporting your weight and movement efficiently. Another factor to consider is that as we age, our insulin sensitivity decreases, which means our bodies aren't as efficient at handling sugar spikes. And this affects how well our muscles can repair themselves after daily activity or exercise. If your muscles don't recover properly, strength gradually declines, and your legs may start to feel heavier, weaker, or less stable than they once did. Bananas are often eaten alone as a quick snack or part of breakfast, which means they are not paired with protein or fat that could help slow sugar absorption and prevent the negative effects on muscles. Adding protein like nuts, yogurt, or cheese alongside a banana can make a huge difference, but eating them by themselves repeatedly can contribute to fatigue and stiffness in the legs. Portion size also matters. A small banana occasionally is fine, but eating large bananas or multiple bananas every day increases the sugar load your body must manage and can amplify the subtle inflammatory effects on muscles and joints. It's important to remember that this isn't about labeling bananas as bad or saying you must avoid them entirely, because they do have nutritional benefits. But moderation is crucial for seniors who want to maintain leg strength, stability, and mobility. By being mindful of how often and how much you eat, pairing bananas with other nutrient-dense foods, and combining your diet with regular leg exercises and strength training. You can enjoy this fruit while protecting your muscles from fatigue and decline. Paying attention to how your body reacts to bananas, whether your legs feel tired after eating them, whether your energy dips, or whether mobility feels affected, can help you make smarter choices, maintain balance, and keep your leg strength at its best, so you can move confidently and independently every day without feeling drained. Grapes are sweet, juicy, and one of the easiest fruits to snack on, which makes them a favourite for many seniors. But the truth is that eating grapes too often can quietly affect your leg strength over time. The main issue with grapes is their high fructose content, which is a natural sugar that your liver processes, and when consumed in excess, can interfere with how your body delivers essential nutrients to your muscles. For seniors, maintaining strong and healthy leg muscles requires a steady supply of protein, minerals, and other nutrients. And when fructose levels rise repeatedly throughout the day, it can subtly disrupt this process, reducing the efficiency of nutrient absorption and slowing down muscle recovery. Even though grapes are natural and packed with antioxidants, which are beneficial for overall health, the sugar load can still cause spikes in blood glucose, and repeated spikes trigger low-level inflammation in muscles and connective tissue, making legs feel heavier, stiffer, and more easily fatigued. This effect may not be immediately obvious because it happens gradually, but over weeks and months, it can make activities like walking to the store, climbing stairs, or standing for longer periods feel more challenging. Another concern is that grapes are often eaten in large handfuls, which may seem harmless, but the cumulative sugar intake from several servings can create a pattern that your muscles and metabolism struggle to handle efficiently, especially as your body ages and insulin sensitivity decreases. Pairing grapes with protein or fiber can reduce the negative impact, such as eating a small handful with nuts, yogurt, or cheese, which helps slow sugar absorption and provides the muscles with the nutrients they need for strength and repair. Seniors who monitor their fruit intake and pay attention to how different fruits affect their legs often notice that moderation is key, and that less frequent consumption of high sugar fruits like grapes can lead to improved energy, better endurance, and less stiffness. Hydration also plays a crucial role because muscles rely on water to function properly, and high sugar intake without adequate hydration can exacerbate fatigue and make leg muscles feel weaker than they should. Grapes, while delicious and convenient, are not inherently bad, but understanding their impact on blood sugar, inflammation, and nutrient delivery to muscles can make a huge difference in maintaining leg strength. By adjusting portion sizes, limiting daily consumption, pairing grapes with other foods, and combining this with regular leg exercises like walking, squats, or resistance training, seniors can enjoy grapes without compromising their mobility or stability. Paying attention to your body's signals after eating grapes. Whether you feel tired, your legs feel heavier, or your endurance drops, can help guide smarter choices that support muscle health, allowing you to move confidently and independently without letting a seemingly harmless snack undermine your leg strength or daily activity. Strawberries are often seen as one of the healthiest fruits you can eat. They're sweet, juicy, packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, and for many seniors, they seem like the perfect snack or dessert option, but even strawberries can cause subtle issues if eaten in excess. The main concern is that, despite their health benefits, strawberries contain natural sugars that can impact blood sugar levels, and for seniors, repeated blood sugar spikes can trigger low-level inflammation that affects muscles, joints, and connective tissues. This inflammation doesn't always cause pain right away, but over time it can make your legs feel stiffer, less flexible, and weaker, and daily tasks like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for longer periods can start to feel more challenging than they should. Another factor to consider is that many commercially grown strawberries are exposed to pesticides and chemicals, which can add additional stress to the body and make inflammation more likely, even if the fruit is thoroughly washed. Aging muscles are particularly sensitive to these factors because they don't recover as quickly and aren't as resilient as they were when you were younger. Strawberries are often eaten alone or in large quantities, whether in smoothies, cereal, or desserts, and when this happens, the sugar enters the bloodstream quickly, causing energy spikes followed by fatigue that can subtly affect muscle performance, especially in the legs. Pairing strawberries with protein or fiber, such as yogurt, nuts, or seeds, can help slow sugar absorption, reduce inflammation, and support muscle repair, which helps maintain leg strength and mobility. Portion control is also important. While a small serving of strawberries is beneficial, large bowls or constant snacking throughout the day can add up to more sugar than your body can efficiently process, and this can contribute to stiffness, soreness, or a feeling of heaviness in the legs. Seniors who are mindful about how often they eat strawberries and how they pair them with other foods often notice that they feel more energetic, have less joint stiffness, and can maintain stronger leg muscles over time. Hydration also plays a key role because muscles need water to function properly. And even minor dehydration combined with high sugar intake can exacerbate fatigue and weakness in the legs. The truth is, strawberries themselves are not harmful and are actually very nutritious, but understanding the balance between enjoying them and over-consuming them is crucial for maintaining muscle and joint health. By observing how your body reacts after eating strawberries, adjusting portion sizes, pairing them with protein or healthy fats, and staying active through leg exercises or light resistance training, seniors can enjoy this delicious fruit without compromising mobility, balance, or leg strength. Paying attention to these details allows you to get all the benefits of strawberries while protecting your legs from the subtle fatigue, stiffness, and inflammation that overconsumption can bring, keeping you active, independent, and confident in daily movement.